wrestling and boxing is.
Everyone's got either broken nose or cauliflower ears.
Yeah. My mother, like my brother always like kept it there. Well, my father passed away when I was 7, so for me it was my brother that was like the father figure for me.
Yeah, my brothers are my father figure too.
Yeah.
Man, that threw me off. But you had told a story about I think you were leaving like a war zone, and you were being thrown from one soldier to the other. I couldn't find like a clear explanation of that story. What was going on?
It's a long story, but I'm gonna make it short and clear for you. It's 1999, 2000 when the Second Cold War started in our city. They weren't allowing people to leave the country, especially men. Mm-hmm. And that time, like my mom wanted us to get out of the country, and we wanted to go to Azerbaijan, Baku. And that time, like they weren't allowing no one. And we got to a post mean like a bridge, like they had the soldiers, the soldiers on the other side, and they're like they were just like shooting, saying like don't come.
Right,
we're not letting anyone through,
okay. Shooting in the air or shooting at the people?
Well, my mom wanted to cross the border, and she came with a white flag and my sister, and they're walking up and saying like we just want to cross, like
right.
And they shot beside her, telling her don't come close, like go back. So she came back, and then at the same time we had soldiers there, and then they started the crossfire, right. And we ended up being in that area, and that time it was just like it was like war.
You were 4 years old?
I was 4 years old, and all I remember was the soldiers grabbing me, running with me, and like one day we get tired, they'll throw me to the other soldier.
Wow.
And then they were asking me like, what's your name, like because that time it was like everyone running away, like like what's your name, like whose son are you, like. And my father used to always tell me when I was younger, someone asks you who you are, it's for us it's like a cultural thing, tell me you're Wolfe, Chechen Wolf, and they're running with me and they ask me like what's your name, and I'm telling them I'm Chechen
the Wolf.
Like I'm Wolf, So that's where the story came from, the Chechen Wolf, when I told them the first time to CBC. And that's what happened. And then it took us like 2 days to get through underwater lake bridge and stuff to cross over, and then eventually we got there. So it was tough. I'm thankful I was young. I don't remember much, but war is something no one wants. It's scary.
Of course, yeah. My grandfather used to tell me a similar. We have a similar saying in Arabic. It's like, it's fusha, but it's like, you have to be the wolf or the wolf will eat you. Yeah. And you decide if you're going to be the wolf or not.
Exactly.
Yeah, anyway, it's like culturally, similar. Yeah, Arthur, thank you so much for coming on the show, brother.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate your time, brother.
Thank you.
If this was a good investment of your time, remember to subscribe. If this was a good investment of your time, make sure to smash the subscribe button, check out my Patreon, follow my man Arthur Biyarslanov, or I'll knock you out. I knew I was gonna mess up somewhere, bro.